Hi, I'm Ashura, and this is the second part of the Revendreth Covenant campaign. So if you're just jumping straight into this and you aren't super familiar with what I do, I love lore, and I love story. That's it. I'm mostly here to go through all of the quest dialogue and see what the NPCs have to say, and maybe sell on occasion. You never know, they sell some interesting things. So if your interests are more technical or class-based, I won't be delving too much into that, so this may not be the video for you. But if it is, welcome! We are on the Maw, I assume. So we're just going to get started.
Were you followed?
We are grateful for this partnership, Mawwalker. With your help, Revendreth will lead us into a new era, one that will see Revendreth reclaim its true purpose. Return to him now so that the real work can begin. Ooh, that unlocks world quests. I have received word that Soul Warden Teneval wishes to speak with you on matters pertaining to the Maw. It seemed rather urgent. Do not keep him waiting.
It takes stone to hold a heart of fire.
Hello, Mawwalker.
I hope you found everything to your liking. There's so many... I don't know which one to do.
I look upon you
Alright.
and dare to feel hope.
We'll pick up all these, you know. Now that we have a stronghold from which to operate, we need to begin the next stage of my plan to wrest control of Revendreth from the Master. We must convince the Court of Harvesters to convene. We must not have them come here, though. It would be suicide. Go to my old fortress, Darkwall Tower, and place these banners at the four most distant points of my tower. This will ensure the power of the Harvesters and the Master will not be able to interfere with a neutral meeting.
You and me against the end of reality. We might need some help.
The end of reality. High key. Probably not the first time I've heard that phrase, but it's a very interesting set of words considering what's been going on. Alright, are you ready for the rabbit hole? So, at the end of Shadows Rising, Sylvanas essentially says that she basically wants... Wait, I have it! I have it right here! I literally have the book on my... I was like, can I remember this verbatim? Who needs to remember it verbatim when you can just, you know... The unjust ladder of their lives must be dismantled. Not rung by rung, but all at once. All of it. She had been the plaything of a self-righteous cosmos long enough. So, I don't know. Basically, I guess... Like, you go through the Shadowlands knowing that the plot is, like, the jailer versus everyone else. But I think even more than that, the idea here is that they literally want to unmake reality. Unmake the cosmos. You know? So, like, that's an interesting phrase. I'm thinking about that. I'm keeping that in mind. Alright, I wonder... Okay, so that's the Court of Harvesters. Mawwalker, a word?
Greetings, Mawwalker.
Revendreth carries himself well, but hides great pain. His wounds from Denathrius have not healed. He is vulnerable. He intends to send you to secure his old fortress of Darkwall Tower with banners and rely on his own strength to deter enemies. This is a poor tactical choice. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, but like... He's not wrong. Take this small reserve of anima with you and revive Chelra the Blade Wall. She was last seen at Darkwall. Revive her, and she can aid you in taking the tower.
My duty is to Revendreth, not the Master.
Stone-laced infused ruby pulses with a steady heartbeat. Okay, so this must be the Maw then. This storyline.
And what secret shall be yours, so
I am out of range.
I need your undivided attention for what I am about to disclose. Ugh. Lucida, our covenant has secured an artifact we believe is best placed in your care. Behold, the Soul Keeper. Everything makes sense now, guys. Remember when I was doing Ardenweald and I clicked on the crystal and I was like, yo, what's this thing called the Soul Keeper? No idea. Crystal? It's probably from the intro, huh? Okay. The brokers of Oribos claim the Soul Keeper is based upon secrets of the First Ones. Whether they built it or adapted it from something already existing, I cannot say. The crystal will allow us to recover souls from the Maw and bring them to safety. I understand the Maw is a perilous place, but you are our best chance at recovering those who were sent to that dark realm unjustly. Ugh.
Darkness is its own comfort.
Okay, Soul Keeper crystal. This broker crystal is rumored to have been created by the first one. Don't mind me, will I just take like 20 screenshots?
No sin is forgotten.
I'm going to do that. Why does that trigger the Kyrian campaign? I'm gonna do that later. So in this video, let's just focus on the Court of Harvesters. Sweet. I will see you on the flip side. I guess that makes sense. I was like, what do you mean revive her? Doe. Stone Legion. They turn to stone when they don't have enough anima to power them. Please die. Revived at last. I shall reclaim this tower in the name of my prince.
Revendreth will endure. May
Oh.
you see your end coming.
Alright. Onward.
Stone writing. Were you followed?
Well fought. That will not hold them for long, but it should buy Renethal the time he needs. Thank you, mortal, for the infusion. I shall put this precious anima to good use while it lasts.
Never assume you're alone.
Speak with Prince Renethal at Darkwall Tower. I can't imagine he wants this neutral meeting with all of the harvesters and they're just gonna show up and entertain him. Also, beautiful. Can we just, this is actually my favorite part of the zone. The Ember Ward. Alright.
Darkest greetings, Maw Walker.
They may look like simple banners, but with the right words and a few appropriate spells, they turn this place into a temporary sanctuary. Oh, they're spelled. Alright. There was a time when I hosted such wonderful gatherings at this tower. Even the master could be seen, smiling, enjoying his time. He was beautiful to behold then, the true sire of the Venthyr. I wonder how long he'd been plotting with the jailer. If even then his smile was a guise hiding his loathing for all of reality. This is so good! The writing in this zone! The writing in all the zones, but like the writing in this zone! Alright. The Countess, Harvester of Desire. Her wits are sharper than most swords. While I have never seen her carry a weapon, you must always assume she is never unprotected. Her mansion mirrors my own, on the northeastern side of Castle Nathria. Her dominion was that of the castle ward, and it is her authority that keeps the nobles in line. She will appreciate a secret message. I will send a dredger ahead with a plan to infiltrate her party. Meet him on the Bridge of Temptation. Good luck. The Tithe Lord is a bully and a coward, just like every harvester of envy before him. He is still a force beyond our current reckoning. I have sent Nadia and Tamel to Pridefall Hamlet in the south to ascertain the best, most non-lethal way to reach the Tithe Lord. Meet them there and use caution. The Tithe Lord would kill you in less than the blink of an eye if he thought it would gain him more power or authority. Alright! The Medallion of Wrath is in the hands of the Stone Right. She is an ancient, powerful, and responsible... She is ancient. I said an ancient. Alright. She is ancient, powerful, and responsible for creating the Stone Legion. She is not someone to be subtle with. It is a very dangerous thing to ask, but would you meet with General Draven at the Dominance Gate? If we are to see the Stone Right attend, she must know the severity of our request, which means both you and Draven walking right in the front door.
You and me against the end of reality.
No holds barred. So, I don't know if all of these are same or part of like the story. I would assume. So which one do we want to do? How about Desire?
Here for sweat or knuckles?
Glad you got here perform patrols. I ain't got a permit to park here. So here's the sketch. We muck you up to look like one of the servants. This stuff is protected against anti-theft, so if clothes think they're being stolen, they teleport back here, you and all. You should be able to reach the Countess with your message. Just smile, nod, do as you're told, don't talk to anyone, and don't make eye contact with anything that's got wings. They'll know you shouldn't be there. Infiltrate the Eternal Terrace and give Prince Renathal's message to the Countess.
What's someone like you doing in a place like this?
Cool. The help. Can I can't. Alright. We're doing this the old-fashioned way. Oh, the stuff is protected against anti-theft, so if the clothes think they're being stolen, then teleport back here. Why? Why would that need to be a thing? Why do they need why would they need, like, anti-thievery? Oh, the houses are here. Real talk, I ran around Revendreth one day looking for all the, like, different house NPCs. I love nobility, okay? I love nobility in, like, most any context. You bet your butts one day I will 100% write a lore post about the different noble houses in Revendreth. I can guarantee. Like, it will happen. Alright. Easy so far. Redalav Tower.
Your attire is quaint.
Oh, I love her voice. Why are you interrupting my schmoozing and hobnobbery?
An invitation from Prince Renethal. How delicious. I simply cannot miss this. Let us chat.
Oh, okay.
That will be all.
Oh, so I'm just delivering all these invitations and then going back. Alright. See you at the next one. Ready to fall with grace? Thank you for meeting us at a minimum safe distance from the caretaker's manor. There are enough people around here that may still find the idea of me in a cage to be worth the trouble. It is too dangerous for you or I to speak to the Tithe Lord. He is too impulsive and eager to please Denathrius. I recommend we send Temel. The Stone Fiend is a common messenger for Revendreth, and few aside from a handful of observers will bat an eye at his arrival. Just shove him when you're ready. Oh, is this a vehicle quest? Yes! Flap to gain. So this is Flappy Bird training, huh? Oh my god! Wait. Screw all y'all. This is amazing! I love this so much. I love that you're not just like... I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words that this is actually the best thing I've ever done in my life. No, I like that you're not just like flying. You have to actively flap. Wow! Oh my god.
What is this? So, the Dark Prince is making his move to usurp the throne. I suppose someone of character should be there to stop him.
This is so good. Alright. We outie. Oh. Alright, one more guys. We got this. Invitation for the Stone Right. This zone is like a heck of a zone to travel across, but I really like it. Like this is one of those zones that I've explored, not everywhere, but pretty, dang it! Pretty close to everywhere. And I love how vertical it is. Like, I don't think we've ever had a zone so vertically, like, explorable. Alright. So now that I'm disconnecting. I love being a mage in this zone.
The master must be stopped.
This will not be an easy day. We walk in the winged shadows of my brothers and sisters in arms. Stoneborn, I have trained since they were first carved from stone. This is an ancient rite. If we cross this bridge on foot, defeating any who would dare stop us, we may have an audience with the mother of the Stoneborn. However, know that our return safely is not guaranteed, so try not to offend her. I do not look forward to this. It's really interesting, actually.
I was built to defend this realm from all who would do it harm, even the master.
I think my favorite things to see in quests are small bits of, like, cultural like that. Just things that speak to, like, ancient rites and traditions that don't normally really factor into the story. Because, like, why would they unless they're an important part of progressing, kind of like this is. But they're definitely my favorite lore facts to see. Huh. Just flies off. Okay. Ritual of Defiance. That's what this is called? Do I dare? Call should have let me kill you a long time ago, traitor. Stone Sister, I never wished to slay you. Please do not make me do so. don't like that. I don't... Mind your step here. We may have completed the trial, but it will not take much for the Stoneborn to try and take my head and yours. So we can just walk through here safely? That's scary! But I approve! Because it's scary. Wow. Oh, okay.
Leave this place before it claims you.
You could You curtailed your rage enough to cross the bridge despite those who stood in your way. This is progress. It is also the only time I will permit you to enter my domain again, so present the reasons for your intrusion. I try.
So, Draven, you continue to serve Prince Renethal despite his many failures.
Mother of Stone, I serve Revendreth. At this time, the Dark Prince is the only one who has a plan to best do that. With this Mawwalker's help, we may undo the Master's...
Very well. I shall see what Renethal has to say. If nothing else, perhaps I might end this pointless struggle that has my children fighting each other.
She's reasonable. Alright.
In the end, the more is inevitable for us all. The Stoneborn are my children.
That's a terrible way of looking at it. Why would you say that? Why would you say the maw is inevitable for us all? Like, that's actually a clever way of keeping you from mounting up through the quest. Maybe I can just go to that flight path and then that would make my life easy. The maws, yeah. Is she saying that from the perspective of, like, eventually we'll all go to the mall because we're terrible people anyway, or, like, the jailer's gonna win? I'm assuming the former, rather than the latter. When can I use my mount? But, it's kind of a bleak way of looking at it. Whew. What a trip.
Darkest greetings, Mawwalker.
Ah, the Countess, mistress of the court. Always assumes she is never alone, and always capable of great treachery. Treachery. The Tithe Lord. I believe he is the 275th caretaker to lord over the village ward. He is every much as dangerously ambitious as every harvester of envy before him, and will help only if he believes he stands to gain more power. I love random facts like this! 275th? Man! I remember when the first Stoneborn moved with the breath of anima infused by the stone rite. Never, ever confuse her sympathy for her creations as a weakness. She holds the Medallion of Wrath for a reason. Well, we have quorum. You have done all you can do for us at this stage, Mawwalker. It falls to me now to convince these ancient fools to forsake the greatest patron in all of their reality and throw their lot in with me. A failed rebel with a new plan. Let us see if I can still sway a crowd, as it were. Wish me luck. I really like Renethal as a character because he's not like strong man who goes out. He's very, I guess it would be characteristic of Revendreth characters to kind of be humbled in a sense. Oh my god, I'm so excited! Alright. Woo! I'm still so excited about that world quest, that's crazy.
You and me. With the medallions combined, we can seize control of Revendreth.
You could seize control. These are merely the ravings of a selfish prince, desperate to reclaim his former glory.
The bargain between Denathrius and the jailer will leave us all to be consumed. I want our ways to survive. If that makes me selfish, I would hope you were all selfish as well.
None of your grand words matter. You cannot defeat both the jailer and the master. I will not subject my stoneborn children to further suffering.
Ha! I've heard enough. This usurper demands our medallions, but offers nothing. Ugh.
Why, Renethor, if only you had shown such passion ages ago. I find it positively enthralling. But I must agree with the others. You lack leverage.
That went about as well as to be expected. Worth a try though, right? Prevaricator? He's undermining the entire process. Oh.
Speak, I will listen and remember.
Welcome, my fellow
Well,
doomed friend.
That could have gone better. Did not expect them to come around right away, but I had hoped at least one or two of them might. Now we must do it the hard way. We should leave before they send forces to recapture this tower.
There is no possibility of victory. Oh, is that not exciting?
Wait, I love that voice line. Oh man, alright, so I assume
forgiveness
this
without
is the
atonement.
next part, which I will do in the
your
next video.
purpose.
This is, I love it. I love this so much. I love everything so much. Shadowlands is like, ugh, just inject it straight into my veins. Alright, well, I'm gonna call this one here, and we'll pick it up next time in part 3. Part 4, because I guess technically we're on part 3. Whatever the next part is, it will be part, it doesn't matter. Alright, see you then.